الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على خاتم المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. So today, inshallah, we'll just pursue on the last lesson that we were talking about victory, if you remember, and we're giving you the conditions of victory. So we started by describing two of them. If you remember, the first one was al-iman wal-amal salih, the belief and the good deeds, and the second one was al-ikhlas, like the purity of or sincerity and the devotion solely to God subhanahu wa ta'ala. So for the first one, we can just remind you about قوله تعالى وعد الله الذين آمنوا منكم وعملوا الصالحات ليستخلفنهم في الأرض كما استخلف الذين من قبلهم. Allah has promised those who have believed among you and done righteous deeds that He will surely grant them succession to authority upon the earth, just as He granted it to those before them. And for ikhlas, I can just remind you about قول الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم من قاتل لتكون كلمة الله العليا فهو في سبيل الله. So which of this is considered as fighting in the cause of Allah? He said, he who fights in order that the word of Allah remains the supreme is considered as fighting in the cause of Allah, and is in Sahih al-Bukhari wa Muslim. So the third condition that I want to start with today is nusratu dinillah. And if we want to translate that, is supporting the religion of God. So يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تنصروا الله ينصركم ويثبت أقدامكم. This is in Surah Muhammad, al-Ayah al-7. So in Surah Muhammad chapter 47, Ayah 7, O you who have believed, if you support Allah, He will support you and plant firmly your feet. So clearly this is the condition well described in this ayah. And we have another one in Surah Al-Hajj, Ayah 40, where Allah is saying at the end of this ayah, وَلَيَنْصُرَنَّ اللَّهُ مَنْ يَنْصُرُهُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ قَوِيٌّ عَزِيزٌ. So just to translate that, Allah is saying, and Allah will surely support those who support Him. Indeed, Allah is powerful and exalted in might. So clearly Allah is just telling us, if you are supporting Him, supporting His religion, He will support us. And if Allah is supporting someone, who is against Him? So basically nothing. Even if everyone is against you, their weight is nothing compared to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the next condition, number 4, we can say in Arabic, الاجتماع الكلمة على الحق. And to translate that is united or uniting in truth. So the origin of that is from Surah Al-Imran, Ayah 103. Allah is saying, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا وَاذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ إِذْ كُنْتُمْ أَعْدَاءً فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَانًا. So Allah is reminding us in Surah Al-Imran, and hold firmly to the rope of Allah all together, and do not become divided. And remember the favor of Allah upon you when you were enemies, and He brought your heart together, and you became by His favor brothers. And in Surah Al-Anfal we have similar thing, Ayah 46, وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ وَلَا تَنَازَعُوا فَتَفْشَلُوا وَتَذْهَبَ رِيحُكُمْ وَاصْبِرُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الصَّابِرِينَ. And obey Allah and His Messenger, and do not dispute and lose courage, and your strength will depart. And be patient. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. So here we can clearly see the favor of Allah, that's based on the religion and the faith of Allah. He make us brother. What is gathering us here is just the love of Allah and be united by His Quran and prayers and all things we are doing. So what is going to gather me with someone from the far east or far west of this world except that. And we saw that in the history. It started by Quraysh, Medina, Al-Aws, Al-Khazraj, Jazirat al-Arab, all the Arabic in the peninsula, then all the Futuhat, and all these people were at some point living together and together unified, and they were mansurun min Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They were like gaining all their battles and all these kind of things. So, and the opposite, whenever we are like stopping this brotherhood and trying to not being unified for materialistic interests, we are suffering. And we have a lot of examples in history, and one of them is like Al-Andalus, which was like split into different countries. Every city was a small kingdom or country, and they were fighting each other. And it's what is happening also today. So we have these pseudo countries all over the world, and everyone is defending on its own interests, and we are not like unified. So we are in this hard ship right now. So this for this condition number 4. For condition number 5, Allah is asking us إعداد ما يستطاع من القوة, preparing whatever power is within our capability. And this one ayah in Surah Al-Anfal, very famous ayah, وأعدوا لهم ما استطعتم من قوة ومن رباط الخيل ترهبون به عدو الله وعدوكم وآخرين من دونهم لا تعلمونهم الله يعلمهم وما تنفقوا من شيء في سبيل الله يوفى إليكم وأنتم لا تظلمون. And prepare against them whatever you are able of power and states of war by which you may terrify the enemy of Allah and your enemy and others beside them whom you don't know, but whom Allah knows. And whatever you spend in the cause of Allah will be fully repaid to you, and you will not be wronged. SubhanAllah, here is Allah is always asking us to be ready and to prepare the materialistic and take into account the materialistic aspects. But He's not asking us to prepare or to be the most powerful country in the world or organization or whatever. He's just asking us to prepare whatever we can to prepare. And this now that وَلَا يُكَلِّفُ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِلَّا وُسْعَهَا. So Allah is just asking us in the range or within our capabilities in general. So this is just what Allah is asking us. He's not asking us to match the power of our enemies or be the superpower of the world or have nuclear bomb or whatever. He's just asking us to prepare whatever we can as a power in this case. So the next condition is as-sabr, patience. So in Surah Al-Imran, آية 120, وأن تصبروا وتتقوا لا يضركم كيدهم شيئا إن الله بما يعملون محيط. So Allah is telling us, and if you are patient and fear Allah, their plots will not harm you at all. Indeed, Allah is encompassing of what they do. So subhanallah, here Allah is telling us, if we are just like patient and fearing Him, we should not be aware of their plots, whatever they are. So Allah will take in charge our defense and protecting us against them. And Surah Al-Anfal, we have something similar to that. وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ وَلَا تَنَازَعُوا فَتَفْشَلُوا وَتَذْهَبَ رِيحُكُمْ وَاصْبِرُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الصَّابِرِينَ. And obey Allah and His Messenger, and do not dispute and lose courage, and your strength will depart, and be patient. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. So today we did like new conditions, 4 new conditions, just to remind you of them. The first one is نصرة دين الله, and then اجتماع الكلمة على الحق, and then إعداد ما يستطاع من قوة, and then الصبر. So patience, preparing whatever power is within our capability, then uniting in truth, and then supporting the religion of God, plus the previous 2 other conditions. So inshallah, next time I will try to finish these sessions with 3 other conditions, and we will end this series بإذن. So just thank you so much for your patience. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.